In this video, I'm going to be discussing Jurassic World Dominion, one of the new movies that's out. Also, as a side note, if you're new to this channel, it's a great time to be here. Welcome. If you like movie reviews with some pop-up trivia at the bottom, you're going to enjoy this channel, and that's the direction I'm taking it. So let's get on to Jurassic World Dominion. Now, I haven't fully kept up with all the Jurassic Park movies over the years. I do remember going to the first one with my dad, and I just had this anticipation that something new was about to happen with this movie. It's kind of like some of the other Star Wars movies. You know, you go there and you can feel the excitement. And what I noticed immediately with that first Jurassic Park was the sound. You could hear the dinosaurs around you, and I'd never experienced that sound before. And to be quite honest, I don't know that I've experienced it since until Jurassic World Dominion. There was part of this movie where I looked around, I thought somebody else was in the theater walking up and down the aisle, but it was a dinosaur moving through the leaves. It's subtle, but it's there, and I've not seen them use this type of sound effect in that detail since that first Jurassic Park movie. So if you're one that pays attention to sound, you're really going to enjoy this. The soundtrack's great as well. It's not John Williams great, who wrote the original theme, but it's still pretty good. You don't really notice it. It's just in the background keeping the story moving. Now, that brings me to the story part. I did get a little bit confused in this movie. Originally, the whole premise is there's this company that's taking over the dinosaurs, and they're going to try and extract some sort of medicine. I got kind of confused with that part. Maybe it was just me, but I didn't understand what was going on there, and it seemed like that got lost in the story as it went on. That part didn't work for me, so for the story part, it's what you'd expect. There's dinosaurs chasing the main characters around, and who doesn't love that? I enjoyed it. You've got to know what to expect going into this movie. It's adventurous. It's a bit of a fantasy movie. If you're into that summer action type movie, you're going to love it. By the way, with the chasing the dinosaurs around, I don't know if you knew about this scene, but from what I heard, they did a contest and the winner was chosen, and it's this guy who gets eaten by this dinosaur. What a cool way to be a cameo and a winner of a contest in a movie. I thought that was great. That's probably my favorite part about this whole show, is the way they incorporated that contest with this guy there. Another part of the movie that was strange for me is the apocalyptic feel it had to it. Now, this is a bit of a spoiler, so you might want to turn away if you don't want to hear this part, but there were these giant locusts in the movie. I mean giant dinosaur type locusts that had been modified. Swarms of them. Now, I'm a Christian and I read the Bible. I'm particularly interested in the book of Revelation. And, you know, you see several times in prophetic as well as history in the Bible where they talk about swarms of locusts. And for the first time on motion picture, I got kind of a feel for what that might be like. Not something you want. In this movie, it destroys the crops. You'll see the rest of that when you watch the movie. There's some fireballs in this movie. There's a human clone. There's all this weird stuff kind of going on. Not as good as the original story that seemed like it could be realistic to me. As you probably remember in Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs had gotten trapped in that, I guess it was some sort of tree sap, and got preserved for years and years and years down the road. That could possibly happen in my mind. I went with Junior Mints for my snack of choice. Actually saw this in theater with my nephew, and probably one of the most enjoyable parts for me was watching him get excited. He was audibly excited or scared during certain parts of the movie, and that made it tons of fun for me, just hearing him get excited or nervous about these dinosaurs. CGI, special effects, also a little lacking there. You know, there's certain parts where it just looks superimposed. It looks like they took some shortcuts. Maybe a time or two even it looked like rubber dinosaurs. I don't know, but that part wasn't as realistic for me. I'm kind of okay with that because, you know, there's only so much they can do with dinosaurs. There's also a Giganotasaurus, Giganotasaurus. Now this is the biggest and the baddest one. It takes on the T-Rex. That part is really exciting, and the graphics improve in some of those final scenes. So all in all, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. There are a couple of things as I've nitpicked here, but it was fun. It was worth the money. This is not a movie I would pay to go see again twice, but I'd probably watch it again when it comes out on streaming. In the overall span of the franchise, Jurassic Park, the original, is still my favorite. Number 3, I really enjoyed. That's probably my second favorite. And then I would put Jurassic World Dominion as a third. Didn't really get into the Chris Pratt ones that much. He is reintroduced with the characters from the old series here, from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World kind of come together. Surprisingly, Jeff Goldblum did not get that much screen time. Maybe they're saving him for another movie, I don't know. I'm going to be reviewing streaming movies as well, and also some shows like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then anything that might come on HBO Max or Netflix that hits my attention. So thanks for watching this. If you want to see more movie trivia pop-up videos, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and thanks for watching.